Hey everybody, my name is Heidi and I am 48 years old and I am a victim of domestic violence. My ex-husband is still struggling with alcohol. His alcohol has ruined his life. Most importantly, it has ruined his life. And unfortunately, we kind of went along for the ride, me and our children, and I want to do a reacting video to Danny Lopriore from The Basement Yard, which is one of my favorite shows, and as you could see, I have the shirt still fat here from good old Danny, who I've been watching for years along with Joe and Frankie and everybody. I love that show. I feel like I'm a female version of you guys because, I mean, let's face it, you guys talk about the craziest stuff and I think it's funny. Who doesn't think farting is funny other than Frankie? I don't know. But yeah, I want to do a reaction video to Off the Cuff Danny's video, and I wanted to talk about remembering how far you've come. Danny, you said that you didn't have a drink until like almost 2 years after you had stopped. Trying to stop drinking and alcoholism is probably the most hardest, difficult, painstaking thing to take on. And some people never can kick it. But think about how long you went before you tried it again. That's huge. 2 years? You waited? And I get it. My ex-husband and you are like twins. Identical. Everything you said in that video brought me to tears because that is exactly how my ex feels and felt. He feels like a loser. He feels guilty. He feels like he let everybody down. He hates himself, and it just keeps going around and around and around, and he doesn't know how to stop it. And here's the thing. Self-medicating. He's self-medicated for 40 years. You found something that helped you, whether drugs, eating, drinking, shopping, gambling. Everybody has their thing where they find comfort in. And think about it. You've been doing that for half of your life. It's going to take years to completely 100% kick it. Just like when I had my kids, I gained a lot of weight, and my mom would always take me to McDonald's because that was kind of like my treat, you know, like my comfort food, and that was my comfort place. So even though I had lost the weight, my brain was still, I need comfort, I need food, I need my comfort food, I need it. And even though I looked better and I felt better, my brain wasn't connected to them both. And I feel like Danny is saying he doesn't understand why he can't. He doesn't understand why he still wants to drink, even though he's looking better and he's feeling better. But those two things haven't connected yet, because it's going to take a long time to unravel all of that stuff that's been happening, all the anxiety, all the depression. It's going to take years to completely change your mindset, 100%. But think of how long you did. You did so well. You're going to mess up. And that's the other thing. People feel like, you know, I can never drink again. I'll never make another mistake. I'm going to do this. That's setting yourself up for failure, because that's almost impossible to not mess up, to not stumble, to not take a couple steps back. That's what happens when you're trying to kick something. It's not exactly a bad thing. You wanted to see if you could do it. You wanted to see if you could be like everyone else. You tried it. Start again tomorrow. Just like when people are on diets and they're like, I'm never going to eat cookies or cook cake. I'm never going to touch that stuff ever again. And maybe they don't for like a month. And then one day they're just like, oh my God, I've had the worst day of my life. Fuck this. I'm going to stuff my face. And then they go into the spiral of, oh my God, I'm so bad. I'm terrible. I can't do this diet anymore. I'm a terrible person. I can't do this. I'm stupid for trying. Now I'm all depressed. You gotta like take in moderation. I used to have like one day of the week where, shut up, let me eat my fucking cake and frosting out of a goddamn can if I want to. I don't care. That way, you're not disappointing yourself. You're allowing yourself to have certain things. Alcohol and drugs are big differently, but I don't feel like you let anyone down and you don't give yourself enough credit. And you gotta try it again. It's falling off the bike and getting back on again. My ex-husband has tried to quit drinking probably 12 times. I talk to so many people in domestic violence situations, and they don't get out the first time. The first time is hardly ever successful. They might have tried the 5th time, the 6th time. Okay, I'm out. Okay, now I'm really out. And then after, like, I'll read comments saying, like, I feel like such a loser. I've been out of this marriage for 3 years, and I thought that I'd be doing better, and I'm just terrible. I'm like, hello? You've forgotten the absolute most important, biggest step on this planet. Getting out of a domestic violent relationship. That's the biggest step ever, and you've done it. And you've realized, Danny, you've realized what you need to do. You're realizing what you want to do, and you're trying to figure out how to do it, and you're helping everyone else by being real and not sugarcoating things and not showing that giving up drinking is, it's easy, I'm done, I already did it, this is great. People don't want to see that. I don't want to see some guy who's just like, I'm great, I've ran 14 Boston marathons, I've got 4 gold medals, I'm the best dancer in the world, I have all these trophies, I'm awesome, I'm great. Who wants to hear that? Because it's fake. You're out there showing people, yeah, I'm doing this. Yes, I messed up. Yes, I feel bad. Tomorrow's another day. You might have messed up too, but it's not over. Gotta try again tomorrow and go for it. So I just wanted to tell Danny that I really appreciate his videos. I recommend them to everybody. My ex-husband, actually, I told him, you have to watch this. This is you. This is like identical to your struggles with guilt and hate, self-hate, self-medicating. It's all just big old giant mess. But, oh yeah, another thing was how people think that, alcoholism is a choice. No. And here's why. Do you really think a perfectly happy, normal person wakes up one day and is like, oh, you know what? I've got a great, I'm going to ruin my life. I'm going to lose my family, my friends, my job. I'm going to feel like shit every day. I'm going to be homeless. I'm going to be hated. I'm going to do stupid things. No, that's not how it goes. People have had severe traumas in their past that drives them to find something to make it go away. My ex-husband's past, I don't even know how he's as normal as he is. There is always has to be something so severe that drives someone to find something, anything, to make it go away, to make it feel better. And it's easier than, you know what, I think I need to see a counselor. Let me go in here, let me make an appointment, let me wait 4 months for my first appointment, we're going to talk for half an hour, then I'm going to go home. And it's so much easier. Take a drink, do some drugs, stuff your face, shop, be broke, whatever your addiction is, whatever your vice, it's easy. It's just easier. Who wants to unpack all that shit too? I don't want to know. I don't want to get this crazy stuff out of my head to tell someone else. It's just easier to swallow it. Drink it down. Forget about it. So yes, I just wanted to say that I love the Basement Yard, and I love the Stank, and I love Off the Cuff, and other people's lives. I watch you guys all the time, and Danny, keep going. Just keep going, man. You gotta keep it going, I have a traumatic brain injury because of my ex-husband, and I have memory loss, short-term memory loss, balance problems. I'm great at parties. I don't need to drink. Nerve damage. I got it all. And I can remember the time where I just wanted to die, man. Rock bottom of rock bottoms. I wanted to be dead. I didn't want to do this anymore. Everything hurt too much. I couldn't deal with it. But you know what? I realized one day I could have been dead. He could have very easily killed me, but he didn't. And guess what? I am here, and I am not going to be quiet anymore. I am talking, I am advocating, I am on a mission, because that's my mission in life, is to help others see that I made it, you can make it. It isn't easy, it sucks, I fail, I get back up again, and it just keeps going. You gotta keep going. So I suggest everyone watches Off the Cuff and Basement Yard and all those fun guys, and I hope, Danny, that I helped. I don't know, I just feel like I relate to you so much, and I would love to be on your show. So call me, text me, DM me, PM me. I don't know what that all is, but yeah. All right. Bye, everybody.